Go, says plate umpire Vic Carapazza. And Choi not happy about that. And the Rays bench not happy.
Good for him.
The runner and Garcia.
There was.
Throw coming home. He's out by a mile. And the Phillies are all up on the top step pointing.
They're calling interference on Luis Garcia. The runner will score. The umpires are saying that Luis
put up his hand like, what?
Yep.
That was, and they just threw somebody out. Somebody from the dugout just got thrown out. Mark Kotze is going to come out. Chris Siegel is the home plate umpire, and if you, the pitch to Seth Brown that he got
top, right exactly where they're going. I hope it's not on cue. Ooh, that could have been down. Come on.
Happ didn't like the call from John Tumpane right there. And Ian Happ's been ejected, and David Ross has ejected the headset.
And Ollie's just been ejected. He's going to get his money's worth now.
What he's saying is pretty correct, too. He said, you tell me where the strike zone is tonight.
Strike three called on the outside corner. And that was right. Now, I don't know what was just happening here. Some words were exchanged. Umpires are over there with Gabe Kapler, and Gabe Kapler has just been thrown out of the game. The umpires started coming after Harleen Garcia, and Gabe Kapler came up out of the dugout to defend Garcia, and now he's just.
Brian Snitker ejected for the first time this year, arguing balls and strikes. Austin Riley called out on a pitch that was out of the strike zone to end the Braves' third inning.
Brian Snitker ejected, arguing balls and strikes with home plate umpire Will Little. And it has been a very inconsistent.
Here's a 2-2. And that is in there for strike three, and Xander is upset. Here comes Cora out of the ball game. Well, it's rare to see.
Oh, no. No, yeah. And JP, he just got fined. That's what that point is for. Well, that was not a strike. You can understand JP's frustration, and JP just got run.
As they were going to let it go, but Alvarez started to take a little walk.
Remember the Astros on their bench, Dallas. They got Michael Brantley, Yuri Gurriel, a couple of regulars, one a left-handed hitter, one a right-handed hitter, and somebody just got thrown out. It was Mark Kotze. Mark Kotze.
A called third strike. They got to get Arenado out of there. Now it's too late. He's been ejected.
Hey, I got a question. Why'd you go down there and follow it? Don't ask me. Why's that? See ya. What, excuse me?
That's pretty weak. Mark Kotze quickly got out there, but Pinder is gone.
He has been tossed from this game, and he's going to get his money's worth. He thought he made the pitch.
Right.
Another 3-2. Profar checks his swing, but he went around. Todd Titchener, the third base umpire, says that Profar off it, and he's throwing a fit, and he's been thrown out of the game.
Tough one there. A lot of body getting out of the.
Man, he was not ready. Wow. So with 8 seconds, that's going to be strike three. Wow. Man, he was kind of 8 seconds. He was not ready, and looking back out at the pitcher. It's a strike. The count was 3-2.
Oh, no.
And Bob Melvin.
Count holding at 1-2, and the pitch is taken for a called strike three. Tim just bailed, and he's telling the home plate umpire, DJ Rayburn, he's supposed to lock eyes with me. So Tim was ready to hit. He had already asked for time, and then he basically stepped out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in.
Called strike 3, and Jazz has just been tossed. And now he'll exchange words with Jeff Nelson.
Well, Jeff Nelson had a couple of opportunities to throw him out in the 3rd inning.
Strike 3 called. And Nick's been thrown out of the ball game. He just put a mark down in the dirt as to where that pitch was. So he's been ejected.
Well, Brian Snitker's not very happy.
He may not be around for much longer. Look at Wash trying to get in the way.
And just got tossed. First time this year, Brian Snitker has been ejected from a ball game.
Here he goes.
Well, it's not off.
In between innings, Oliver Marmol and Will Little were having a not so pleasant conversation about the strike zone in the 3rd inning, and Marmol has just been excused.
The conversation went on for a little bit too, and I basically think the whole thing here is, that's great, you gave us a pitch at the end.